Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our podcasts, where we dive into real world topics in simple, natural English. I'm Olivia, and I'm so glad you're here with us today.
And I'm Jake. Thanks for joining. Olivia, I don't know about you, but lately I feel like I'm melting. The heat this summer has been unbearable.
Same here, Jake. It's been intense. Did you know that Seoul had 22 tropical nights in July? That means the temperature stayed above 25 degrees Celsius all night long. People couldn't sleep, and emergency rooms were full of heat-related cases.
I heard about that, and Japan isn't doing much better. Some cities reported temperatures over 39 degrees Celsius. That's just crazy.
It really is. And the scary part is, this isn't just a hot summer. Scientists are warning that this is the new normal. A report said that over 4 billion people experienced at least a full extra month of extreme heat due to climate change.
That's half the world's population. And it's not just Asia. Europe has been struggling too. Southern parts of Spain, France, and Italy have seen wildfires and roads melting under the sun.
Right. There's a name for this now. Heat domes. These are massive zones of high pressure that trap hot air, making it feel like an oven outside. They're becoming more frequent and intense due to global warming.
And cities are especially vulnerable. The urban heat island effect makes things worse. All the concrete, glass, and asphalt just store heat like a sponge.
That's why in cities like Tokyo, Seoul, or New York, nighttime doesn't bring much relief. It just stays hot.
Exactly. And the effects are everywhere. Schools are adjusting their schedules, some businesses are cutting work hours, and older adults are at serious risk.
In fact, a recent study showed that heat-related deaths among people over 65 have increased by 85% compared to 1990. That's a huge warning sign.
Not to mention the economic side. Crops are failing, electricity bills are skyrocketing because of air conditioning, and public transportation systems are under pressure. Remember the train tracks in the UK that melted?
Yes, and subways in places like New York are becoming unbearably hot. Some cities are even opening cooling shelters for people who don't have air conditioning at home.
And it's easy to think, well, I can just stay inside. But not everyone has that option. Think about outdoor workers, delivery drivers, construction workers, street vendors.
True. They're on the front lines of this heat crisis. Some governments are trying to implement heat safety rules, like limiting work hours or requiring rest breaks.
But it's not just the heat, it's the humidity, too. High humidity levels make it harder for your body to cool down. That's when things get really dangerous. Heat stroke can happen fast.
So let's take a moment to explain some key vocabulary for our English learners. A tropical night means a night when the temperature doesn't fall below 25 degrees Celsius. A heat wave is when high temperatures last for several days. And a heat dome is a weather pattern that traps hot air in one area.
Nice. And don't forget urban heat island. That's when cities are hotter than rural areas because of all the buildings and roads.
Great definitions. So now, the big question is, what can we actually do about this?
Well, on a global level, we need stronger action to cut carbon emissions and switch to renewable energy. But as individuals, we still have power.
For example, we can reduce our energy use, turn off lights, unplug devices, use fans more efficiently. We can also plant more trees and support local green projects.
And if you're in a position to vote, choose leaders who support strong climate policies. Use your voice.
Absolutely. And let's not forget, community matters. Check on your neighbors, especially seniors who might be struggling with the heat.
Exactly. Sometimes just offering a cold drink or a fan can make a big difference.
And for those learning English, this is a great opportunity to not only practice listening and speaking, but also connect with important issues happening around us.
I love that. You're improving your language skills and becoming a more informed global citizen. Win-win.
So, to wrap up, yes, the world is getting hotter. And yes, it's a serious problem. But through awareness, small actions, and community support, we can adapt and push for change.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And hey, if you enjoyed this episode, we'd love for you to share it with a friend. Maybe talk about this topic in English with someone you know.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Stay cool, stay informed, and stay kind.
See you next time. Bye.